All right, good afternoon, everyone. The time is 1:34, and I want to officially welcome everyone here today. Hi, Miss
All right,
Patterson.
good afternoon, everyone. It's one.
Oh, can you all, am I echoing?
It just froze for a second, but I now you sound fine.
So something is going on. It's really weird for me right now because the I can hear the YouTube channel feeding back to me for some reason.
Yeah, Principal Rogers, when you do the YouTube, it automatically starts with volume on. So you have to find the window with the YouTube that's streaming and mute the YouTube stream.
Got it. Okay. So we have a good turnout today, as I can see. I'm going to ask, my chair, is Billy here today? He's not here. So since he is not here, can my vice president take a role for us to make sure that we have a quorum? Share my screen.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Latrice Weaver, Vice Chair here.
Okay, and then you'll go down the row and call everyone else for me, Miss Weaver, if you can see them. So you should check for Lucia Francois.
Okay. She is not
I'm
here.
here.
You
Okay.
are. Are.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You should go ahead.
David Daniels, Mr. Daniels, he's here. Kenya Tucker, she's here. Natalie Patterson, she's here. Courtney Roberts, I'm so sorry, she's here. Tiara Hill is here, and I'm
And
so sorry.
that first name is Waikisha Howe.
Waukesha Howe, she's
Mhm.
here. And Diane Jacoby is here as well.
And so it looks like we have a quorum today. I'm going to. Okay. So our action items for today, team, is the approval of the agenda, approval of previous minutes, the 25-20-30 strategic plan after discussion, rank strategic plan objectives. We don't have any proposed program changes that need to be discussed. We will finalize our 25-20-30 strategic plan. We'll rank our strategic objectives. And then I will talk to you guys briefly about the school allocation, the budget for next year. My principal's report, we've already previously discussed. The CCRPI results and the cluster advisory team report is not yet available. That meeting has been rescheduled for March. If we have any announcements, we can have them there, and then public comment. There is one addendum I'd like to add to the agenda for today, and that would be that we vote on a community. I think we have a community swing seat, and we have a candidate who's on for the community swing seat today, who is Miss Tiara Hill. And if we would just add that to the agenda so that we can vote on her, then I would, I'm gonna go in real quick and make this update to the agenda. So at this time, I would just need for someone to motion for the agenda to be adopted.
Ms. Howe, motion.
I second.
Okay, the motion carries and the action will move and we will move forward with the agenda. So, once we get to voting on the community swing seat position, we will get there. So our action items for today, we've already approved the agenda, approval of previous minutes. Um, Miss Lucia, are you able to share the previous minutes with us from our meeting on 1/8?
I can go ahead and email those to you.
Okay,
Um,
if you will, then I
give me
can go
one
ahead and share
moment.
them with the team. And then we'll rank our strategic plan objectives in our strategic plan. So while she is emailing those notes to me, I will just say that you all
Give me
are
1 second.
aware that we will not be, our goal, just based on our discussion, is to just strengthen the early college model as we're in line with the district's vision of a pure early college starting the 27 school year. And so we won't be adopting any more programming to supplement that as of yet through the 2030 school year. We'll be focused purely on being a true early college to serve all of Atlanta public schools. And to be honest with you guys, we have a number of scholars that already come from all over the district, which makes me feel good. So it doesn't feel like we're leaving anyone out or shutting anyone out. So we already have, when I look at my general administrative transfer scholars and I look at the different areas that they come from in the district, they're coming from various schools across Metro Atlanta already inside of APS schools. So that it makes me feel good to know that we're just making it a tighter grip on the early college model and not shutting anyone out. If that makes sense to you all.
Yes, that does. Principal Rogers, could you kind of elaborate on what does that mean? Because I know most high schools have the kids that go in the zone, and then they have the open enrollment where if your school is not doing so well, they can come, like get a transfer to go. So is that the same thing, or is that something different?
So what we have currently for the general administrative transfer, or you're saying what being a school choice?
What you just stated, is that not the same as school choice, or is that something different?
So with school choice, it actually comes with an application process. So there will be like soft criteria and expectations and things like that. Because these will be scholars that will be coming from their zone schools.
Okay.
And they're saying, I'm not just opting to go to another zoned high school. I'm opting to go to a school specifically like a VEST, where it's a single gender school, and this is what they concentrate on, or
Okay.
CSK. So that's what the difference will be. Okay, Miss Lucia, did you have access to the notes?
I apologize. I was trying to get into my drive, but I actually can't do it on my phone.
Okay, so
So,
I'm gonna motion, well, I'm gonna ask the team if someone can motion that we make an amendment to approve the last meeting's minutes further down in the agenda, so we can move forward with the meeting today.
I motion, Miss Howe.
I second.
Okay, the motion moves and is carried, and we will move the meeting notes from last meeting down, from 1/8 down to further on in the actual meeting today. So we will not be proposing any changes for the 26-27 school year. Now we are finalizing the 2030 school strategic plan. So we'll go back to our proposed mission and vision for 2030, review the proposed goals, and identify our strategic objectives. So previously, we reviewed data, we aligned the mission and vision and purpose, We confirmed the 2030 goals. We identified the 25, 2030 strategic objectives, and today we just need to approve them. We took care of the business meeting number 1, where we looked at GMAS, graduation rate, and business meeting 2, we looked at the school's KPIs, key performance indicators. We aligned our mission, vision, and purpose, and we confirmed our goals. And then business meeting 3, we identified the 25, 2030 strategic objectives, and today we ranked them. So what we'll do for approving the strategic plan and ranking the strategic objectives for the FY27 budget development is discuss the strategic plan. If there's any action that we need to take, we can talk about that, review and discuss the strategic plan objective rankings, and take any action there. So here's our mission team. Through a culture of collaboration, equity, respect, and trust, we will enhance and strengthen our academic program while remaining a safe and nurturing school environment that prepares students for college and career. Our vision: Carver Early College produces high-performing college and career-ready students who are prepared to positively impact society. Our strategic goals are as follows. The first one, by 2030, Carver Early College will increase its proficiency rates in all content mastery course subjects by 10% from a 44%, and it cut off here, but it should say to a 54%. And actually, this number I need to update, team, because it should say 47 to 57. The second one is by 2030, Carver Early College will.
I'm sorry, Principal Rogers.
Yes.
The PowerPoint isn't moving forward. All that we see is the title one.
Oh, okay. Should I? Okay, let me see.
Okay.
I'm just talking. I'm sorry, guys. Do you see it now?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Let me try this again. Zoom show.
Maybe stop sharing and go back in.
Okay. What was the last thing you guys were able to see, team?
Title slide.
That's it? Okay. I'm sorry.
I just think all the technology is on vacation. Winter break, right?
Okay, then. Let me see. Can you see this slide, team?
Now we see your whole screen. So
Now you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it now. And Dr. Rogers, Billy said he's in the waiting room, I'm thinking, trying to get in.
Okay. Let me in. Let me let him in. Okay. Okay, so now you guys can see what I'm reading. You can see the slide.
You might have the
Okay.
presentation mode. We see the whole, like you are editing it.
You can see. Okay. I don't know why that happened, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me stop sharing for a minute so I can fix it. I have 2 screens up. That's what's going on. Y'all forgive me. So it's going to be kind of weird because I have this other screen up that's over here. Can you all see it though? Is
Yes.
it big enough for you to
Yeah.
see it?
I can see.
Okay. All right, so the second one says by 2030, Carver Early College will reduce our students who are not chronically absent, thus increasing our CCRPI attendance rate by 10% points from a 61% to a 71%. By 2030, we will decrease our student suspension rate by 50% from a 0.99% to a 0.49%. And by 2030, we will increase our star climate rating from 3 to 4. We are strengthening our core, our instructional core. So I took all of this information that we've been discussing, you all, from our strategic plan and our strategic priorities, and I input them into the document. So it says that we will ensure teaming across grade levels in between related courses to unpack standards and develop instructional activities in order to offer a rigorous curriculum that addresses the needs of all students. We'll implement writing across the curriculum to improve literacy skills across disciplines. We are caring for every child. Increase the percentage of students beginning dual enrollment at the end of their 10th grade year. Implement programming that prepares students to interact effectively with a variety of school and business audiences, including work-based learning and community-based instruction. Under we are sparking student curiosity. We're providing personnel to provide student and parent resources, implement increased learning opportunities that offer customized instruction, creating exposure, expression, and global awareness. Under our strength is our team, we're providing high quality teacher professional development opportunities, implementing teacher support and retention strategies for the highly talented staff members, developing partnerships for educational trips and experiences, including study abroad, strengthening community partnerships to remove barriers for our families and providing opportunities, including exposure, expression, and global awareness. Under our school is efficient and effective, develop partnerships for educational trips and experiences, strengthen community partnerships to remove these barriers for our families and provide opportunities. Any questions? So now for the action on the 2025 strategic plan. The goal team needs to take action and vote on its new 2025-2030 strategic plan. After the motion and a second, the GO team may have additional discussion. Once the discussion is concluded, the GO team can vote. So I'll put this back up. And we would just need someone to motion that this will be our strategic. Now, I do need to note that I need to go in and make some, Diane, I had a template that I made that I filled this information in on. The ELA teacher in me sees a couple of, places like this is not note. I want to go in and update that. Will I have access to update that?
Yes, ma'am. I can help you later this week after the
Okay,
meeting. So
sounds
we'll make
good. I
sure
just want to
we'll
make sure
it
it's a
all looks good.
clean document. I also see some differences in the size of the text. I just want it to look good. Does that make sense? I just want it
Yeah,
to be,
we'll
it's going to be
make
a
sure
live document.
we'll get it there. I promise.
Okay, team. So this is when we vote on what we have been, all these meetings we had this fall. We've had, it seems like we have more meetings this time than we've ever had. I'm just being honest, but this is where all the information has landed us. So I'm just asking us at this time to vote on where we are, our strategic plan. And we would just need to, somebody to vote, that we adopt the
Now,
strategic plan. You wanted to motion that we,
yes, ma'am. If nobody have any objections right now.
I second that motion.
okay? All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The motion carries and we have adopted our 2025-2030 strategic plan. Next, the GO team will rank its strategic plan objectives for the 26-27 budget development process. The ranked objectives will serve as the budget parameters. So here are the three objectives from higher to lower. The first one is to strengthen teachers' toolkit by expanding professional learning opportunities, including peer observations and feedback across disciplines. Number two, to strengthen student writing by including writing samples as a component of the school-wide assessment system across disciplines. And number three, to increase and leverage partnerships to expand community connections, service events, and global exploration for the scholars. So we need to, these were our ranked objectives. We need to vote on these as well. And again, it would just take someone to motion that we move forward with the 26-27 strategic plan objectives ranking as they are. And
This is Miss Howe again. I motion.
okay,
Second.
okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? All right, the motion moves and the vote is carried. This will be our 26-27 strategic plans rankings. So we have the option as principals to discuss the FY 27 allocations with you all, but there are some sensitive things on the budget that I cannot, that I would rather save for a while. And so I know that I do have, there are some things that I need to discuss a little bit further about allocations, and I'm still in conversations there. So I'm gonna move forward, to talk about what's next. In February, we will have our, Go Team feedback meeting. That is going to be on the 23rd. You'll vote on a draft budget before the principal staffing conference, which is also next week. My staffing conference is on February 26th. And then in March, we'll have our final Go Team approval meeting after our school staffing conference and before March 13th. And so the Go Team will take action and vote on a final budget recommendation before March 13th. Any questions for me there? Okay.
No question.
Okay, so I do have just a couple of things to share with you all. Again, the cluster advisory team meeting has been moved to March. In my principal's report, just a few things. We last week we had our first annual partnership breakfast, and we were able to raise some money to go toward some things that we want to do here at the school to support access for all children. We had it in the media center. One of our Go Team members, Miss Lucia, was there to support as well. And then the other thing that I'd like to highlight is that our class of 2026 has already earned $27 million in scholarships, making that the highest amount of scholarship dollars that has ever been earned from a graduating class at Carver Early College.
Woo-hoo,
And
that's beautiful. Congratulations.
thank you. And it is still growing. Also, I'd like to announce that our boys basketball team has had a pretty good season this year, and they are headed to the state playoffs on February 25th. And so that's really good news. We're excited about that. I just had a few minutes before we started Go Team meeting. We had a donor. I said I want a golf team here at Carver Early College, and I just had a donor drop off 2 brand new sets of clubs for our scholars. So we have about 5 children that are interested in Go Team, and everyone will have their own set to work with this season. So we'll have an actual golf team on the campus. And so right now, I don't have any other pressing items from my principal's report. I would like to circle back to Miss Lucia before we get to the voting for our community swing seat and ask if you don't have the notes, if you can like give us a general summary so at least we can approve and take care of that item for our agenda today.
I'm sorry, can you clarify the ask?
Yes, if you could just wrap up, if you did you ever find the notes for us?
I can't I'm on my phone today, so I can't access my drive,
Okay.
but I can give them. But basically, so you want a kind of summary from our last meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Miss Jacoby has her hand up.
I was gonna say that the team could vote to table approving the minutes until their next meeting.
Can we?
And then
Okay,
if the secretary can just send them out so that you don't have to review them in the meeting, that would be, and then that way they can have this meeting and the previous meetings, and you can just approve both those sets of
Yeah.
minutes at the next meeting.
okay,
I
so
will
let's
get that
vote
to
on
y'all
that.
in the next hour for sure.
Okay. So, Ms. Jacoby, does that come with the vote though? Do we need to vote to table that?
So you can just ask your vice chair can just ask really quickly, or I can't remember if the chair was here. So many meetings they run together.
Okay,
Dr. Daniels, who's the chair, can just ask the team if nobody objects, then we will table the meeting, the approving of the previous minutes until the next meeting. And so if you word it that way, it's basically unanimous consent.
Okay. Does anybody object to the meeting minutes being stated at the next meeting? Say aye for all in favor of moving on. Say yeah.
aye.
All right.
Aye.
Anybody say
Aye.
nay?
Aye.
All right. It carries.
Okay, and this is the last thing, Ms. Jacoby, that I'll need your support with. We do need to go ahead. We have a scholar, Tiara Hill, on that is interested in the community swing seat. I just wanted to confirm. I had two positions still, right? A community swing seat, and what was the other one?
A staff seat.
Right. So I still got to get the staff. Is my scholar able to sit in the community swing seat?
I thought you appointed Miss Hill earlier in the meeting.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure, I wanted to make sure that we had done that correctly. Did we have to have her do the entire, go through the introduction and all of that and vote on her, or are we just appointing her and moving on?
You need to have a vote on the swing seat.
Got it. Okay. So at this time, we would like for Miss Hill to come off of mute and introduce herself to the team and kind of tell us why you're interested in the community swing seat so that we can vote on this.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Hi, Miss
Okay.
Hill.
Hello. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sierra Hill. I am a junior at Carver Early College, and I'm currently dually enrolled at GSU, Georgia State University. And I would like this position just to make a difference in our school and also our community and provide more support for our staff, students, like in any kind of way. And I also just want our students' voices to just be heard.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Hill. At
welcome.
this time, we don't have any other candidates present who are running for the community swing seat. And we will just vote for Miss Hill. And we would need someone to,
Miss Howe again, I motion.
I second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The vote carries and it is approved and moved. So Ms. Hill, welcome to the Carver Early College Go Team. And thank you for taking our community seat.
You're welcome.
So our next meeting team is on Monday, February 23rd. And at 6:00 p.m. Is everybody still available during that time? Okay, we gotta make sure we have that meeting because my staffing conference is on the 26th. So I have to have that meeting before the staffing conference. Okay? All right, so we are at the end of our agenda for today. I just need somebody to move that we adjourn the meeting.
Wait, do we have public comment?
I don't have any, public comments are available today, but I don't see anyone here for them.
I would like to leave a public comment before we go.
Okay.
This is Miss Howe. So I'm gonna be very short because I'm very busy. I'm concerned, and you can talk to me offline, Principal Rogers, about our immigrant families. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't want nobody to get offended, but I know I have had some family reach out to me about their safety in my area with their kids going to school and stuff. I'm not sure if APS and whole have addressed that. But I just want to lift that up because we want to make sure that the kids are able to go to school and go to school safely. And I don't want that to become a problem where families start to pull their kids back, and then the data starts to look different because the kids are not there. And I'm just gonna say, if you don't see them there, I can tell you that that's because people are scared to send their kids to school, even the high school kids. So I just want to lift that up and make sure that we are protecting all of our students. So that's all I want to say, Alan.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, my light went off in my office. All righty. At this time, I will ask, we are at the end of the agenda for today. Someone will need to move a motion that,
I move to adjourn the meeting at 2:06 p.m.
I second Ms. Howe.
okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Any abstentions? The motion carries and the meeting is now adjourned. And this concludes our Go Team meeting for February 16th, 2026. Thank you, team.
Thank you,
so
everybody.
much.
And
Have a nice.
just really quickly, because I didn't introduce myself earlier, I'm the APS's school governance liaison. I'm just here to help and support. So pleasant to see all of you, and congratulations to Miss Hill for joining the team.
Thank you. Bye-bye, y'all.
And Principal Rogers, if you could hang for just a moment after you turn off the recording and